Howdy folks, here we are back on SubSpace Minecraft multiplayer, and we have upgraded to 1.8, and I also, you might have noticed in the last video or two, upgraded to a 1080p monitor, thankfully. So, right now, I've been working hard on getting my tunnel completed for the castle, my nether tunnel. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out to these areas over here, dig up a bunch of baked clay. I have a whole bunch of red dye and then some red stained clay as well. And dye, it looks like I have enough for 4 stacks. Yeah, 4 stacks of baked clay. And then I will fill up the rest with some sand. I'm going to get some red sand as well because I don't have a whole lot right now. So I'd like to get some, make some of the new sandstone, the red sandstone. Looks really, really nice. So I'm just going to do this really quick, and I will be back with you guys in a bit. I don't want to bore you with me collecting sand and such, and clay. I know it's sounds as interesting as it is, which y'all know means nothing. Not at all. So I'll see you in a bit. So I'm running back to the village here to drop off the sand because it was a lot more than I thought it was. And I'm going to need a lot of room to collect the clay. But since we're here, I'm going to dump this off, see what I can do with it. That's a lot, huh? Do I have it empty? You're empty. There we go. Pull you out, pull you out. There we go. And this is why I wasn't using the horses, if you're interested. Just a quick piece of information. Here's Sarah. Sarah seems a little slower than normal. And I'm getting some real weird lag here. Alright, let's see. This is how slow the horses are right now. I'm getting weird lag, and the horses don't want to climb over these fences. So, that's why I'm not taking the horses. Let me fix the lag, and I'll be back after I'm done with collecting all of my wonderful, wonderful clay. Alright, so we're basically done over here. Oh, look. Now it's nighttime. I need to get it back to ye old village off in the distance there. It's funny how much more yellow it looks when it's lit up as compared to the surrounding terrain. Not that the sand is really so much yellow as it is also white, but it's just funny. It's funny how much the light makes a difference. But let's head back. I picked up a lot more baked clay than I thought I would need because I only had enough dye to do only 4 stacks, which I will show you in a second. You can see I have a little bit more than 4 stacks here now. I got 7, but I'm going to get this taken care of, and then we're going to go to spawn, so I can show you guys something that you have not seen yet, since we have been working on spawn. We're doing some building there. We finally decided to put up an iron farm, and it is a beast, and it looks awesome. And we'll be seeing it at night, which is going to be the best part of it. Nighttime. Nighttime is the best time to see it. It really is. Because it looks like 2 giant lava lamps. Look at that. Is that glorious or what? White stained glass, iron blocks, flowing lava behind it. It lights up the sky. The entire area just completely lit up. It's great. But we're just coming over here because we need to get some poppies. I'm not worried about any iron today. I'm sure there's plenty of iron in there. People have been ransacking it, so that's good and all. I mean, let them do what they need to, I guess. I don't need any iron right now, so I'm not going to bother with it. There we go. And We have Hugo Heights, I believe is the name of the tower over there. We have a beacon at spawn now. Oh, I could show you that. That's a wonderful little invention I came up with. Just tiny little redstone build. We have the pumpkin and melon farm towers. I moved the chicken farm over to there. We have a couple... Man, is the sound just really high? No, they're not that bad. A couple of greenhouses. Coda Bucks is there. Here's the Death Games. Over in the back, over there, we have some trees, and behind it, I changed the cactus farm that somebody had built in. I made it better, and then I turned it into some glass. We have a new park that was built over here. We had a park over here, which is still there, but it's nothing big. Red Store is still up. Sith Plague's place is still here. He is finally getting back on the server after being gone for a while. But I'll show you Hugo Heights really quick. There's the gold farm. You saw that before. They had a bunch of animals out here, and I told them no. We had to stick them outside the spawn chunks. But yeah, Hugo Heights. It is an apartment building, I guess. And so far, it's got really, really horrible stairs. But it looks like this is going to be one apartment here, and maybe even 2 floors worth. There's not enough windows if you ask me, but that's my opinion, nothing else. And if you can continue up the stairs, you will see there is... This is connected to the floor below. And they're basically just repeating this over and over again on every floor. Just building it up. Not really doing anything else right now with it. So I am going to get out of here because you don't need to see it anymore. It's nothing at this point. It's on its way. So some great flags made here. That's really nice. Canada, we tried. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is fantastic. That really is. Some of these are really good. I mean, you have the Scottish flag, the Netherlands, Brazil, the U.S. looks really, really good. Texas, Canada. Texas is because of Coda. He's from Texas. He considers himself more of a Texan, I guess. Australia, New Zealand, we tried. And the Stars and Bars Confederate flag for Glock and Mag for Coda. Coda is madness. So, but anyway, let's go to the Nether and let's go take a look at my tunnel. See how much left I have to do. But it all has to do with this stuff right here, red stained clay. My hallway is very red and very fire filled. Oh, and I didn't show you. I made an automatic day with a daylight sensor, automatic color changer for the beacon beam. It changes once every day using a daylight sensor. So here is my tunnel. Coda and I were discussing it. I was going to pay him and Aaron some diamonds to decorate. And he came up with the idea of using something that was going to look like this. Dash, dot, 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 dash, dot. I like Morse code. I think Morse code looks pretty cool. But I came up with the idea of doing it sideways, and then even then shortening it to not be all the way across because I wanted to have a railing and not have a problem with seeing the actual Morse code. And I came up with the color scheme a little bit better. The idea at the glass, and I like the fire behind the glass. I think it looks good. It lights up the entire place without having to use any glowstone or any of those other types of blocks that are annoyingly expensive to find. I have been running out of blocks, as you can see here, and as you see further down, there won't even be blocks that I'm going to be putting these on top of. There'll just be spaces underneath. So you can see I filled out all the Morse code underneath, and I will explain that to you in a moment. Let's just get these blocks filled in. And then up here. And I think this looks fantastic with all the netherrack behind it and everything, and all the fire. Like I said, this means I don't need to actually put in any lights or anything like that. I'm not going to change the size of the tunnel. It's still going to be 5x5 with a 3x3 interior you can move through. which means I can get a horse through here. And I did get a horse through here because there's one at the castle. I have something there I could show you guys as well. But why don't we go ahead and try to finish up doing some of this first. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. This Morse code here, if you want to look it up, you can. I'll give you a hint. This first letter is a dash dot dot, and that is a D. This is a single dot. That's a letter all by itself. A dot dash dot is another letter all by itself. And you notice there's a space of 3 in between each letter, but there's a space of 1 in between each dot and dash. So the first one is a D. There's 3 spaces. That's the third letter. Here's the fourth letter, and this is a dash dot dash, and that's a K. So you can probably guess what the rest of this is, because that would be a K, and then L, and then E, M, P, and then N, and then here's another E, and so on. So, yes, obviously that first part is my name. But since this tunnel was so long, and I didn't want to fill it up completely, but I did want to put something at the end. Many of you might know SOS in Morse code is dot 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 dash 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 dot dot dot, because S's are dots and O's are dashes. Well, here's a dot dot dot. Here's a letter. Here's a letter. And then here's a dot dot dot. I wonder what this might spell. Yes, it is subspace. And again, it's just kind of for show. It's not like we're doing anything to, you know, try to be cool. I'm not trying to do anything to be cool. I'm just trying to think of neat patterns I can put on the floor that have meaning and look nice. I wish I had something to fill in the rest of it. I will be honest. I'm not really looking for a whole lot. Just something to fill it in would be nice. But I'm going to go ahead and finish up this. I don't want to bore you with filling in holes. There's really no other way to say it. It is going to be just me taking out a bunch of granite and then filling it in, you know, like this, and then going back with all of the clay that I collected and filling up the holes. So, I mean, I guess I could time-lapse this. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just edit it out. But I'll be back with you in a moment or two. So that's that. We are done with the tunnel, except for one little thing. And that one little thing is, I want to put a block here. And I have a ton more of these black panes of glass. I want to put them over the rail so that the pigmen cannot spawn on top of it or get on it while you're in a minecart. I want to put it all the way down. I thought about using just regular black glass, but I'm thinking black panes of glass would be better because, well, I have like 5.5 stacks of it left. So let's take a quick trip down here, shall we? We'll just jump in a minecart here and we'll be off. You can see what it's like. It's not a fantastic ride or anything like that. It's just, you know, it's just like the old tunnel, except you don't go straight down. There's stairs going down before the turn. And why don't we turn down? There we go. Track sounds are always way too loud. That was But now you see the panes of glass go down on the side. Both sides looks good. We turn the corner here, and we're right there. Bam. We are at our destination. And let's go take a look at what's been done at the castle, because it's some good stuff. And here it is. Armor stance. Look at that. Does that look good or what? I have purple and yellow, and then I have 2 reds and 2 blacks. And then I have enchanted and unenchanted armor of each type, except for diamond. I have not yet actually made anything for that. I think I'm just going to end up using up some of this stuff, since it won't be repairable. Especially this one. I don't like the thorns. I don't know why I put thorns on there. That was my own fault. But anyway, it's there's enchanted and unenchanted, and it alternates so that it's not all enchanted on one side and not all unenchanted on the other. Like this is enchanted, but that's on enchanted on. So this will be enchanted, and this will be unenchanted on this side. But I also had to space it out. I put the chainmail armor away from the iron armor, and I probably should have put the gold armor here and then leather on the other side over here to make so these don't look too much alike. Maybe I'll still do that. I don't know. I just wanted to kind of break it up. Except for these, I decided I was going to put red and black on their own sides, and I chose this because I originally had a red in the front and a black on each side, and I didn't like the way it looked. I like to have this kind of solidarity there. So, but yeah, Red has come over here. He has completed our horse stables, which look fantastic, by the way. These are absolutely amazing. We threw down some coarse dirt, and here's Angelina. She's already over here. I had brought her over. I had went out and caught 2 cows in the taiga that's back behind the castle on that side. I will be making up some cow breeding machines and probably placing them over on this side here. I have tutorials on how to build those machines on my channel if you're interested. I'll show you in a bit. I do have a chicken farm here, and there's a wheat farm, potato and carrots all in the ground over there. I also finished off the pig and sheep farms over here, the roofs. So I just added some extra, I don't know exactly how to put it, tiles, I guess. I wanted to make these look nicer, but I don't know how. I really don't. I think I might change these out with stairs to make them look good going up. I think that's the best way to do it right now. But that's done. That is finito. And I will show you what else I've done. Since I haven't had a chance to go and explore the abandoned mine shafts too much recently, I've decided that I was going to go ahead and use the cave spider spawner right away. And so I went ahead and built myself, put in some iron doors here, some rusted iron doors. They're the new acacia wood doors, but they look really, really good. They look like rusted iron. I decided I was going to make my string farm after all. And so I did. And here it is. And as you see, it's real simple. Spiders spawn. Water drags them down here. The water flowing downward from the source blocks here. Trap. I'm not exactly sure why he's up there, but whatever. Trap them underground, and they do end up drowning. And you see I have a little bit of string left in there. So there you go, he's drowning. And you see a piece of string there. And this guy should be drowning next, I think. I don't know why those guys are up there and they're not falling in. That's just not cricket. But you actually see when they drown, piece of string will appear and it'll disappear. There it is. No string from that one. There it is. There's a string from that one. But yeah, that's how it works. It's real simple. It's just a drowning trap. That's all. So if you AFK here for an hour, you can usually get about 5 or 6 stacks of string without a problem. But yeah, I did a little decoration here, just some cobblestone to kind of mark off this area. And that's that. So reminds me I need to bring a bunch of wood up we need to use wood. So I've been using the new fence types. I've been using the new doors. I replaced all the doors on tops of the towers here with the new spruce doors. I think they look awesome for a castle. They look fantastic. Matter of fact, it's not just the tops of the towers. I'll show you over here. I replaced one. Let me get out of here. I really like the way that looks like a rusted iron door. There they are. Don't those look fantastic for a castle? I mean, absolutely, just utterly fantastic. They look amazing for a castle. So I got to get some signs and say that this is maintenance access only and put them up on top. But those look amazing. And when you go up to the top of, let's eat something. When we go up to the top of the towers here. Here we go. You can see these doors look great. I think the only thing that might make them look better is if I actually had them receded inside and not on the outside, and also using a piece of wood underneath. So let me try this really quick, see what happens. Let's just take a look and see what it looks like. Oh, that looks fantastic. That looks fantastic. And then you come inside. And what does it look like from below? It's just one extra piece of wood there. It doesn't look bad at all. As a matter of fact, all this we could replace with wood on all these, and it wouldn't look any different, right? Because that's just, you'd see wood there, but I'm not worried about that. But that looks really cool, being reseated like that. Yeah, I think we're going to definitely do that. I think definitely. And I'm thinking maybe I can replace these blocks too with an upside down stair. Maybe give it a little bit of depth. I think it'd look really cool. So, I wish you could do stairs sideways too instead of just upside down. Like, put a stair in like this, like on the side, bam, and it would be sticking out just one here. You could actually do like a little frame around the door. It looks really nice, but I'm not gonna worry about it anyway. Maybe I'll do that with the rest of the towers when I get the chance and take a look and see what it looks like. But yeah, I really like the way this looks. I just don't like this here. I wish they would make it so I could put one type of slab on top and the other type of slab on the bottom. So I could put a wooden slab there, but still have a stone slab right there. I think that would look really nice. But alas, they do not allow such things. I do not know why. But anyway, so let's go back down. We'll take a look. We've seen that now. I don't think there's anything else new here at the castle, but I just thought I'd show you what I was up to. And we finished off the tunnel. That's nice. So I think next episode we are going to be building a cow farm. A cow breeder, not a farm, a breeder. Which means I got to get busy breeding cows, because I'm going to need a lot of cows for these things. Definitely going to need cows. But that's all for this time. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Woohoo! Woohoo!